Hey gamers, Tony here from the ClassicLeague.com Gaming and Electronic Podcast, and today I'm joining you again with another app review. Today I'm reviewing the game Nihilumbra, or it's one of those titles where everyone says it different and everyone thinks they say it right. So I say Nihilumbra, so just bear with me there and give me some grace. But anyways, I'm playing this game. It's developed and published by BeautiFun Games. And this is the first game I reviewed for them, and so I was pretty excited to get my hands on it because it looked really awesome, and I'd been following the screenshots and some of the videos for a while, and so I'm pretty pumped about that. So in Nihilumbra, let's go ahead and just look at the settings real quick. There's touch controls and then there's motion controls, and I've played with both. They both work fine. I'll say the touch controls work perfectly in my mind. I really enjoyed them, so I stick here on the left with the touch controls. You also notice at the top there's different language flags to choose from. Now, the reason that's important is because the written language is a very important part of this game. And I like to keep the music and the sound right in the middle because there's really good soundtrack to this game as well, and it provides a really good mood. And I also recommend playing this one with headphones. So pretty simple controls, music, language there in the settings. Obviously you can rate and tweet about the game and all things like that, and then you can have up to 3 different profiles on one iOS device. So like I said, it is a universal app and it's $2.99 in the App Store. Now in Nihilumbra you play as a character named Born, and Born is birthed or born from the darkness, from nothingness, from the void. And so you start the very first level of the game, you start in the frozen cliffs, and you play as this character named Born, who's just kind of like a blob in the middle of nothingness, and he escapes the nothingness, or as it's called in the game, the void, and tries to become something from nothing. And so it's really dark, it's really gritty, it's really deep from a story perspective right away, which is just intense how they do that in an iOS game. It's pretty awesome. So it really draws you in. You're attracted to this character named Born, and you play across 5 different worlds: Frozen Cliffs, Living Forest, Ash Desert, and 2 more. And each has, I don't know, 5 to 8 levels in it, so it's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and start here and just show you a little bit of the gameplay. It's a 2D platformer with a great art and visual style and great balanced gameplay. And what happens is Born comes out of the void, and in the very first level he sees a scarecrow, and so he takes the form of a scarecrow, and that's who you play throughout the game. And so as you can see, I'm pressing left and right here. The controls work very well in this game, and then there's simple jump button, and that's pretty much it. Now on the top left hand corner you'll have your pause button where you can do different things there. And in the top right hand corner you'll have this blue orb, and you'll notice there's a space for 5 different colors, and the 5 colors you learn 1 in each world, and each color gives you a power and the ability to use that power. And so I'm going to show you here. Just click on the green, and all you do is swipe on the floor here and paint on the floor basically, and when you jump on the green it helps you bounce, and the higher you jump, so if there's a little cliff over here to the right and I jumped off that, I would jump higher. So that's just really cool that it does something that assists you in the game there. And I can actually click on this purple orb right here and erase what I did with void power. And so basically the void is pursuing this Born character throughout the game, and you're basically running from the void and also trying to find your identity. So this story is really great. I also really like the art style. I'm just going to play a little bit here. And so if you see those monsters up top, they're the void monsters, and the void monsters are trying to pursue you. There's all sorts of different monsters. Now it looks like the color I'm going to learn in this ash forest here is brown, and it says brown is really sticky. It can come really handy. And what I also want you to notice is these letters here. In almost every area of every world, of every level that you play, you'll get words in the background, and they just really add to the story. I don't even know how to explain it, so I'm just going to play it some more and hopefully you can see it. See how they just appear up there? It says this place is huge. Will you allow it to vanish you as well? And so, man, just I can't even explain to you how incredible this story is. And so I'm going to use a power here. If I put this ice down, I'm actually going to be able to slide it. It's going to help me to jump. It's going to help me to jump further because I'm sliding on it. So it's really cool, this idea of colors. There's a void flower. That thing's trying to eat me. If I would go down there and touch that flower, it'd snap me out of the ground. So now here I'm learning a new color. I'm learning brown. Ah, screaming! Looks like the guy from the movie Scream. So I'm learning brown, and every time you learn a color, you go into this like magical world where you get to learn how to use this color. So every time you learn a new one, blah blah blah, you learn more about its world. So pretty cool. So it just keeps telling me more and more, and then I actually get to go down and learn how to use brown. So obviously it's kind of a little tutorial. So it's really neat how it's all incorporated. The tutorial pieces come as part of the game, which is just awesome. So I stick to the wall there, and I can bounce off. I can't explain to you how much I love the reading parts there, which is just cool. I'm going to paint there, and use my green. And you only have so much of each color to use. Oops. Yikes. So I think I used a little bit too much of those colors. See if I can use some green here. Oops. Didn't use enough brown. And so as you can see, I'm jumping higher off, and then I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit more brown up here and hope that I can maybe stick the landing. Now see, as high as I jump, the higher I'll go. So that's just really awesome. And the language continues to use this really cool, just really cool verbiage, talking about, you know, you as a character and who you want to be and so on. So it's just really cool. Oh, I'm out of brown. Have to go back and salvage some. But anyways, Nihilumbra, $2.99 in the App Store. Amazing platformer. One of my favorite ones I've played to this point on the App Store, because it combines great graphics, great art style, great gameplay, precision controls, 2 different control types, and it adds the story that will just blow your mind. I highly recommend it. I can't even begin to tell you how much I recommend it. So you definitely need to check it out. Check out Nihilumbra, and it's a great puzzle platformer. I think you'll like it for your iPad, iPhone, iPod Touch, whatever you may have. Learn about this character, learn about the void, and just get sucked into this one like I did. You won't be able to put it down. Thanks so much. This has been Tony from the ClassicLeague.com Gaming Electronic Podcast reviewing Nihilumbra. Hope you'll check it out. This is a live review walkthrough. Hope you liked it okay. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on G2PO at G2PO.com. Thanks so much and have a great day.